Happy Samhain, everybody, or to you guys, Halloween. Let's see, I guess you guys went trick-or-treating or dressed up or went to parties. All very cool. I'd love to hear about it. My family is Buddhist or Jewish or pagan, so we call it Samhain. It's pronounced Samhain. It looks like Samhan, and some people call it Samhain, but it's actually mispronounced. It's Celtic, so it's Samhain. And basically, so what my family does is we bury our troubles. So you take snakeskin, or I have a tarantula exoskeleton my son likes to use, or like any like locusts or cicada shells or any kind of crunchy, gross creature, and you assign your troubles to one of those. And if you have a whole bunch of troubles, then you use a whole bunch of those things, and you assign each one of your troubles. You put them in a little black drawstring bag and take them out in the yard. Not your yard, because you don't ever want to bury something that you're trying to get rid of in your yard. You bury it somewhere else, and you bury it deep enough so that it can't be unearthed. And then you stand on top of it and you say, all the troubles beneath my feet are now buried in the ground deep, or in the earth deep. And so basically you get rid of all your troubles before my birthday, and holidays and New Year's, all that stuff. Not as important to me as my birthday, but well, these things happen. And it's just kind of like a family tradition. I guess some people might call it a ritual, but I hesitate to use that word because I don't know what you guys think about that stuff. But I'd love to hear what you guys did. And so I didn't do any trick-or-treating, but I did get a treat. I shouldn't look this happy. Hold on. My children had to go away Saturday and Sunday because they had prior engagements. So I was left without children, with only the company of my boyfriend, and not his roommate. Just the two of us, alone in the house. Sigh. It was great. It was such a great time. Oh my God. I was child-free for like 24 hours. In fact, my kids are not even back yet. I love it. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. My son went to my ex-mother-in-law's house and spent the night with his best friend and did some trick or trunking, I think they call it, where they go to all the cars are parked in one place and they go to each trunk and they collect candy or whatever, plenty of stuff to get them all jacked up. Yay! And my daughter Adrian was at her dad's house, and my daughter Llewellyn was at her dad's house. So, and she apparently had her Halloween taken away for bad behavior, because my 9-year-old doesn't live with me. She lives with her dad, and so we trade off every other weekend. Anyway, so I was left child-free to my own devices for an entire 24 plus hours. How delightful! Oh my God! Could not have asked for a better break. And it was a surprise, which was even more exciting. And my weekend was super busy. I talked to you guys Friday early in the morning. We did a little psych exercise, remember? And then I had to run around. And then that night I had a little skit that I had to do for Page to Stage, which is a theatrical guild that I'm in school. And then we went home, and the next day we drove Gowan to his grandma's house, which is nice scenery on the way. We kind of went the country way, so it was nice. I like fall. I like the colors. I don't like the change in temperature. I wish it were always 100,000 degrees outside, but hey, it's pretty. It's pretty while I'm getting hypothermia. And let's see, and then that night, Memories. And we played Farmville. He and I, my boyfriend and I, he was in the other room, and I was like, I'm collecting candy, pick it up. And he was like, I'm collecting candy, because he wanted this bat tree thing that they have, and you have to collect all this candy. And I already had like 3 of them. So I collected a bunch of candy, and then, when you get it, when you turn all your candy in or whatever and trade it in for it, then you can send one to a friend. So he had to pick it up right then. And so we did that for a little while. Then we snuggled, and I'm smiling so big because I love snuggling. And then we watched a movie, which we fell asleep during, but actually the movie was pretty good in the beginning, so I kind of want to see how it ended. I'm going to need to find it again on Netflix. I don't even know what the movie was called, so I have to look it up. And then today we got up and snuggled. And then we walked for JDRF, so 2.5 miles. He was miserable because his back hurt. I was silently miserable because my leg hurt. I have rheumatoid arthritis in my left leg, and now that I'm getting older, it's like wearing down more and more, so I can't walk as much as I used to. It's very frustrating. But anyways, we did walk for a cure, and it was amazing because there were so many people there, and they blocked off this huge section of downtown. There were just like hundreds of people there. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that there were 1,000 people there. It was great. It was wonderful. It reinstills my faith in the human race. And then we went to rehearsals for my play, and everybody met my boyfriend. They were like, she never stops talking about me. So pretty much that was our weekend. So I got some ideas for stuff I'm going to do coming up this week, but I'm really kind of busy, so probably just vlog tomorrow and fill you in, and then I'll see you guys later. Good sewing!